I will show you how to create a Facebook chatbot that turns your messages and comments into leads and customers. And I've helped many Facebook accounts to transform their comments into real results. For example, with Maria Helena, we managed to get over $25,000 in sales and over 8,000 leads. And for another client, I managed to get over 64,000 leads in just 4 years. And if you follow the steps in this tutorial, you can get similar results. And I will even give you the template for free so that you can copy and paste it. And we will create our Facebook chatbot in just 3 simple steps. So let's start with the first one, which is creating your Manychat account. So Manychat is the chatbot platform that we will use to create our Facebook chatbot. And the reason why I use Manychat is because it's so easy to use. It is 100% Meta approved and it's very cheap. You can get started for free and the pro plan already starts at $15 a month. So if you click on the link in the description and you use my discount code, you get 1 month of the pro plan for free. And full disclaimer, this is an affiliate link. So if you pay Manychat, I get a commission, but it doesn't have any influence on the price you pay. And it does help me with creating free videos like these. So if you would use my affiliate link, I would highly appreciate it. So you can just click on the link in the description, or you can just go to chatamize.com/MC. That will bring you directly to the Manychat website. And then here you can just click on get started and then select Facebook. And then you need to continue with your Facebook account. And I already have another video on my YouTube channel that explains step by step on how you can connect your Facebook page to Manychat. So after you have watched this video, I highly recommend going to that video as well. I already have a Manychat account, so I would just click here on sign in and then click on sign in with Facebook. And that brings us to step number 2. We will create our lead generation funnel. So in the rest of this video, we will create a lead generation funnel where we give something away for free. And then in return, we ask for someone's name and we ask for someone's email. Once we got that, then we send them our free lead magnet. So in this video, I will use the example of a free investing guide. So we're going to give away a free investing guide in return for asking someone's name and email. So if we head over to Manychat, then here you can just go to automation and then we can click on new automation. So each automation in Manychat starts with a trigger, and then once it is triggered, we can send a bunch of messages. And in this case, we want to add 2 triggers. We want to add a trigger when someone comments a specific word, and we want to add a trigger when someone DMs us a specific word, right? So we will start with the comment one. So here you can just click on new trigger, then go to messenger, and then choose for user comments on your post. So then you want to go with any post, because if you go with any post, then you can just create this automation once and then use that across all of your posts, right? So that's what we do. And then the comment must contain a specific word. So in your post, what you can do is you can say, okay, comment guide below and you will get my free investing guide, right? So that's what you need to say. Whenever they comment the word guide, that's when we start this DM automation. So what we do here is we set it to comment contains specific words and we set it to guide. And I always add some variations in the case that people misspell this word, right? So I will also add guide like this and I will also add guide like this. Then you can choose whether you want to track first level comments only. So if someone comments on another comments, like, do you also want to trigger it? So I always go with track first level comments only. And then we also can set the public auto response, right? So the public auto response is basically an automatic comment reaction in the comments. So whenever someone comments with the word guide, we can automatically reply to that comment in the comment section. And then inside your public reply, you basically want to do 2 things. What you want to do is you want to excite people for the thing that they will be getting. So in this case, that will be the free investing guide. And you want to say to them that they need to go to their inbox. They need to go to Messenger. So I'll just copy these from my second screen. And then we say, can't wait for you to start with investing. Please check your DMs and message requests because it could be in their message request. Then we have another one, which is let's get started with your first investment. Just send a DM. And then the last one is that's the first step to investing. I'm copying this. Yeah, that's the first step to investing. Check your DMs and message request folders. And you can also make this a little bit different. So we often say, please check your DMs, but you can also say, okay, please check your Messenger inbox, right? So what Manychat now will do is that for each comment that contains guide, it will randomly pick one of these comment reactions. And the reason why it does that is that it doesn't look spammy in the comment section. So that's basically what we do. And then we also want to automatically like comments. So when they comment with the word guide, we automatically like it and we automatically reply in the comment section, right? So that's what we do over here. Then we can hit save. So that is our comments reply trigger. And then we also need to set up another trigger for if someone messages us the word guide, right? So here we can set up a new trigger, choose for messenger, and then user sends a message. And then we choose for detect specific words in a message. And then if the message begins with guide, or we add some misvariations here, some misspellings, then we will automatically reply to that as well, right? So whenever someone comments on one of our posts with guide, or they send us a message with guide, then we automatically start this automation. So here we can start with messenger, and then you need to make sure that this is sent to as a comments reply. If you don't set it to send as a comments reply, it will not work, right? So it's very important that you do that. And then in this first message, what we can do is we can add text and we can add a button or add a quick reply, but we will use a button, right? You cannot add images, you cannot add video, like that's all the stuff that you cannot add because it is a comment reply. So what we'll add in this first message is, looks like you're ready to make your first investment and earn some passive income. Get instant access to my free investing guide and learn the exact steps to grow your money the right way without the guesswork. Just click the button below to get your free guide now, right? And then we can add a button here. And the button will be with an icon, and then we say, yes, send it over. Then whenever they click that button, then they go to the next step. And then they will get another message. And I quickly want to tap into this because I've seen many people make the same mistake over and over again. The mistake that a lot of people are making is that they are creating a comments reply like this, but instead of having a messenger conversation after someone comments, what they do is they directly send a link to a landing page. The problem is that doesn't work because the average conversion rate of a landing page is 5%. So that means that if 100 people come to your landing page, only 5 people will actually sign up. With a chat funnel, and that's the thing that we are creating right now, the minimum conversion rate is 50%. At least that is what I see with my clients. So that means that if 100 people come into your funnel, actually 50 people will sign up. So that's like the mistake that you shouldn't make. You shouldn't use a comment reply with a direct link going to your landing page. What you should do is have a messenger conversation. And that's what we set up here. So whenever they click on this button, what we can do is we can send them another message, right? So we can drag this and then choose for messenger again. And then here what we can say is, awesome, just a few quick steps to get you access. So then you basically tell them, okay, it just only takes a few quick steps in order to get my free investing guide. So then we can add a quick delay of 3 seconds. And then we can add a data collection. So the next step that we want to do is we want to collect someone's first name. So here you can click on data collection. And then here we can say, what is your first name? Just type in your first name below. And then the contact reply will be first name, right? So whenever someone replies to this message with their name, it will be automatically saved in the first name field in Manychat. And what you want to do here is you want to set the data collection expires to 23 hours. So that means that people have 23 hours to reply to this message. It's by default set to 30 minutes, but I think that is not enough. And then you also have the skip button text and you want to remove this. What this basically means is that if you leave this here and people type in skip, they can skip this question. And we don't want that they skip this question, so we just remove that. So that's that. So now we ask for their name, and once we got their name, we want to ask for their email, right? So what we do here is we can connect that to another message, and then we can say, nice to meet you. And then you can either type in a bracket like this, or you can click on the brackets here and then select the first name. So if someone replied with their name was, for example, Rob, then we can say, nice to meet you, Rob. So then we can add another delay. And then again, we use a data collection element. So then we say, and on what email do you want to receive your guide? And how we frame this is extremely important. Like if we say, and on what email do you want to receive your guide, that immediately gives them a reason why they should give their email. And if you give a reason why people need to give their email, the chances that they will give their email are way higher. So that's what we need to do here. And then you need to set the contact reply to email, right? So it will be automatically saved to the email field in Manychat. And Manychat will also automatically check if the given email is actually an email. And another cool thing that it's only on Facebook Messenger is when you ask for someone's email, actually a bubble pops up with someone's email. So they can just click on the bubble. So we can actually change what we have over here. I put it in wrong. You can say, just click the button below or type in your email, right? So they can click on a bubble or they can type in their email. So that's what we do over here. Then we again set the data collection to 23 hours. And then here we add a retry message. So here we can say, it looks like this isn't a correct email. Could you try it again? Please enter your email below. So in the case that someone replies with something that isn't an email, then we can send this retry message automatically. And then again, we want to remove this skip button text. So that's what we do over here. So we ask for the name, ask for their email. And once we got their email, that's when we deliver the lead magnet, right? So then here what we will say is, you're all set. And then the first name, I copied this wrong. You're all set first name. Can't wait for you to get started with investing. Just click the button below to get instant access. And then here they can just click that button. And here we do access free guide. And then we can also add a nice emoji like a rocket. And it's like access free guide. And then when they click on this button, we can open the website. So this can just go to a link where you have stored your free guide. So in this case, I will just go with chatbot.com. But this basically needs to be the URL where you basically have stored your guide. Could be a Google Drive URL. It could be your website, like could be anything. So that's basically how it's set up, right? So we now set this live and that should be working. So again, I will just quickly describe it. Whenever someone comments with the word guide or they send us a message with guide, we say, okay, it looks like you're ready to make your first investment. Just click the button below to get your free guide. When they click that button, we say, awesome, just a few quick steps. What is your name? What is your email? And then once we got their email, we say, you're all set. Can't wait for you to get started with investing. Just click the button below to get instant access. And then there's just one other thing that I want to show you. Manychat also has direct integrations with other tools. And we can use these so that whenever we get someone's email, we can automatically send it to either your CRM or your email marketing platform. So in Manychat, if you go to settings, and then here you go to integrations, then here you can see all the integrations that Manychat has. Right, so for example, they have Google Sheets, they have Hotmart, they have ChatGPT, Claude, DeepSeek, Klaviyo, ActiveCampaign, like a lot of things, right? And what you can do is that you can connect your Manychat account, for example, to your ActiveCampaign account or to your MailChimp account. Once you have done that, what you can do over here is you can add an action on reply. And then what you can do is whenever you get someone's email, you can automatically add it to MailChimp. Right? So here we can go to MailChimp and then we can add the contact to a list. And that works in similar ways with Klaviyo. It also works with HubSpot. It also works with ActiveCampaign. You just need to connect your account. And then whenever you get someone's email, you can automatically add it to your email marketing platform as well. But that's basically it. That's how you can set up your Facebook chatbot. So let me show you how this looks on Facebook. So now I am on my Facebook page. And then whenever I comment on one of my posts with guides, then you see I immediately get a response inside Messenger. So I would just go to Messenger over here. And then it says, looks like you're ready to make your first investment and earn some passive income. Get instant access to my free investing guide and learn the exact steps to grow your money the right way. Just click the button below to get your free guide now. So when I click on this button, then I automatically get the next step. So then it says, awesome, just a few quick steps to get you access. What is your first name? So here I just type in my first name. And it says, nice to meet you, Joran. And on what email do you want to receive your guide? Just click the button below or type in your email. And this is like a huge benefit of using Facebook Messenger. Like because we're on Facebook Messenger, it will automatically show the email that is associated with the Facebook account, right? So I can either fill in my email here or I can just click this bubble, which just makes it way easier to get started with this. And then it says, you're all set, Joran. Can't wait for you to get started with investing. When they click on this link, then it will automatically go to the link of your lead magnet. And that's it. That's how you can create a Facebook chatbot that turns your messages and comments into real results. And if you want to get started with this immediately, you can just go to the description because you can get my template for free. But this is just one of the ways on how you can reply to messages and comments on Facebook. The next step is to automatically reply to questions using AI. So if you want to get started with that right now, please check out this video.